Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Adam Danish bin Azhar from class KBA 27328. Today, I would like to present my self-reflection for the subject Managing Organizational Behavior or MGT 548. This presentation will cover 5 sectors that I cover in this course. This presentation also can clearly describe my understanding and personal experience throughout this course.
Alright, for the chapter 1, which is Introduce Organizational Behavior. Organizational behavior is the study of individual and group behavior within an organization and how it influences work performance. OBE helps us to understand how people interact, communicate, and work together effectively in an organization. There are 4 main elements in organizational behavior, which is people, environment, technology, and structure. To relate OB with my own experience, I was involved in managing a Hari Raya celebration project in school. During the project, my group faced a challenge in dividing tasks among the members. Some members did not cooperate well, and this caused me to feel stressed. However, I tried to solve the problem by organizing more frequent meetings and improve communication among the group members. Through better teamwork and discussion, we managed to complete the preparation successfully. In the end, the event management process went smoothly as planned. From this experience, I learned the importance of communication, teamwork, and leadership in ensuring organizational success. Alright, we move to the chapter 2, which is Attitude and Job Satisfaction. Based on this chapter, I learned that attitude refers to evaluative statement, either favorable and unfavorable about people, object, or event. Attitude is important because it can influence the way we think, feel, and behave in our daily life and work environment. This chapter also explains the 3 main components of attitude, which are affective, cognitive, and behavioral component. Besides that, job satisfaction means having a positive feeling about a job as a result of evaluating in characteristic and experience. To relate this chapter with my own experience, I was assigned to become the project leader for a leadership camp at school. At first, I feel that the responsibility was very heavy and challenging for me to handle. I was nervous because I need to manage many tasks and ensure the program runs smoothly. However, I still try my best to manage the program properly by communicating with my team members and staying committed to my responsibility. In the end, the program received a recognition from the school principal, and I feel very satisfied and proud after successfully completing it. Next, I would like to present about the chapter on personality and value. From this chapter, I learned that personality is shaped by genetic, behavior, and the way individuals interact with other people. Personality is important because it helps us to understand ourselves and also understand the behavior of others in different situations. Besides that, I also learned about the MBTI, which is used to identify different personality types based on the individual characteristic and preference. In addition, I learned about the Big 5 personality models, which explain different personality traits and how they influence communication, teamwork, leadership, and work performance in an organization. This chapter gives me a better understanding of how personality can affect the way people think, communicate, and work together. Based on my self-reflection, I believe that I have personality traits such as being friendly, responsible, and creative. These qualities make my friend feel comfortable working and communicating with me, especially during the assignment and activities. This chapter has also helped me to understand my own personality better and increase my value. Alright, we move to the chapter 4, which is perception and individual decision making. From this chapter, I learned that perception is the process of interpreting information around us. In organization, People usually react based on their own perception, not always based on the actual reality. This data also explains that perception is influenced by three important factors, which are the perceiver, the situation, and the target. Different people may have different perception depending on their experience, emotion, and surrounding. Besides that, decision making happens when there is a problem or situation that need to be solved. Good decision making is important because it can affect a teamwork, performance, and relationship in an organization. From this data, I learned to think carefully about the advantage and disadvantage before making any decision. I also realized that perception may not always be accurate, so we should not judge others too quickly. This chapter taught me the importance of understanding people before making conclusion or decision about them. For example, when my teammates do not complete the task given to them, I usually ask them first about the problem or difficulty that are facing instead of blaming them immediately. Through this experience, I learned how to become more understanding, patient, professional, and with dealing with other people in team. We move to the last chapter is motivation from concept to application. From this chapter, I learned that the job characteristic model or JCM explain how job structure can strongly influence employee motivation, satisfaction, and performance in the workplace. Meanwhile, job design refer to how tasks and responsibility are arranged in order to influence employee effort and work performance. As well designed, job can help employees feel more motivated, productive, and satisfied with their work. This chapter also explains that repetitive work can reduce variety, autonomy, and motivation among employees. To overcome this problem, organization can use several methods such as job rotation, job enrichment, and relation job design to make work more meaningful and interesting. To relate this chapter with my own experience, last year I started working part-time as a barista at one local cafe. During my work, I feel more motivated when my manager give me a bonus after I show the good performance and help increase the company sales. This situation made me realize that appreciation and reward can increase employee motivation and encourage workers to perform better in their job. From this chapter, I learned that motivation is very important for employees because it helps maintain a positive working environment and improve performance and increase the job satisfaction. Right, for conclusion, managing organizational behavior was helped me to understand myself better in terms of personality, motivation, communication, and teamwork. It also taught me how to behave personally, work effectively, and adapt to different situations in an organization. This knowledge will help me to become more responsibility, motivate, and successful employee in the future. That's all for me. Thank you.